Are you building or buying a house? If yes, two key professionals you need on the team. One, geologist. Two, engineer/contractor. Now, I include a contractor in this because in the context of Jamaica, contractors is like the firm which holds the professionals, the building professionals, which could also include the engineer. Now, with this being said, let me enlighten you about the two professionals, primarily geologist, engineer. Now, in the context of your home construction or any construction project for that matter, geologists study earth materials to assess site risks. Engineers, civil/geotechnical, design and build structures based on those conditions. Now, the geologists or the engineering geologists as a specialist, their role includes the analysis of ground conditions, rock types, soil and water to identify natural hazards like landslides or faults. They focus on site assessment, geological mapping, environmental impact. The output can include geotechnical reports, hazard assessment, to name a few. The role of the engineer, to use the geologist's data to design safe foundations, structures, or earthworks. They focus on the design, construction, and structural integrity. Their output, blueprints, design specifications, safety standards. Now here's the sweet sauce. Interaction. The geologist tells the engineer if a site is stable, and this is based on the data obviously. And the engineer designs the foundation and other factors as well based on the data inputs provided by the geologist. Now, with all this being said, is it not interesting that in Jamaica's construction sector, geologists aren't highlighted as a key professional relative to, let's say, the surveyor or the engineer? Not only that, it's also interesting to note that engineers position themselves generally as the professionals who can cover the work value of the geologists. And this is even highlighted through their geotechnical subspecialization. Let this be clear. In terms of the geotechnical engineer, the geotechnical engineer would have done the soil mechanics or the rock mechanics and even some core geology work that would make him or her fully sensitive and aware about geologic processes. Then that's a bare minimum. The geologist who specializes in certain, let's just say, hazards or disasters in terms of the geologic processes behind it can go further in providing that key insight that the geotechnical personnel can use. So in essence, that's a big gap. But where you are concerned, it is imperative now that you have this knowledge, that you pry it from the agencies such as the Mines and Geology Division to beef up their capacities so that geologists can have a valid input in the projects. And not only that, Jamaica's legal system must also be modernized, whereby geologists, like engineers, can become licensed and in so doing have that signatory power on construction projects. I'll leave it there.